This is just a real kind of brief overview of what a virtual machine can and probably should perform like if you put in just a little bit of effort to get things right. It's really not a super impressive setup. Just kind of wanted to go over the basics more than anything else and show you what it can and easily will look like. I'm going to also release how to actually set this up. I'll go through install and also the configuration and settings to make your machine perform exactly like this one, assuming a similar setup or even a little bit less. I've had about the same performance out of much lesser machines. So I'll just run through it real quick. Basics are real simple. We're actually looking at the virtual machine right now. Can't really tell unless you kind of know what you're looking at. Just kind of some of these oddities here are really going to be the proof. 3.37 gigahertz, 1 gig RAM, 32-bit operating system. Doesn't really tell you much. Neither does that right off. If we look at the performance, you'll see we're using about half of our 1 gig of RAM. CPU's doing okay by itself. Processes, not a ton running. Even though something from Apple is running, it's not horribly bogged down. If we just kind of fly through things, you'll see everything really is pretty quick and snappy. About the way you would expect the computer that you use all day to work. If we pull up CPUs, though, this will actually be kind of our first easy way to tell that I'm not pulling your leg. We're really in a virtual machine. This stuff gets really kind of odd. ×3 multiplier on 3000 megahertz. If we look at our memory, it says I've only got one 1 gig slot there. And then our main board is a dead giveaway. Oracle Corporation VirtualBox and an Intel chipset. Obviously we don't have an Intel chipset and an AMD motherboard, so we will go ahead and take a peek at the host here. You'll see the true processor. We've actually got a 955 Black Edition, 3.4 gigahertz right now, with 12 gigs of RAM, 64-bit operating system. We also can go ahead and pull this over just to show you that it's not really beating me up too bad, considering I do have other things running on the host system too. Nothing super intensive, but a couple of browsers, a recording application, and a few other things. So we are doing all right here. And like I said, I'm going to go over how to actually set up something if you do want a virtual machine that you can treat a little bit more like a desktop computer. And now obviously this one's mad at me. There we go. Yep. Can't think of anything else to really show you that it does perform decently right off, but I will tell you it does. I'll also go through sharing in a future session, documents, opening up RDP over the web so you can remote desktop into a virtual machine from anywhere in the world, and we'll go through just other basic fun things that you can use these machines for, like in my case, I have machines set up just to do basically iTunes, because I won't put that horrible software on anything I care about. So stay tuned and catch up on the next one.